everyone, this is Kshitiz, and today I'm going to talk about 5 things that one should learn as a designated human. If you want to live on this earth, I feel these are the 5 basic things that one should always remember. And if you don't know this, try to practice it, try to learn it, and implement it in your daily life because I feel this is very important. We might be very good in dancing, singing, painting, comedy, this, that, speaking English, Hindi, Punjabi, Korean, this, everything, dancing, eating etiquettes, dining etiquettes, all these things we may be good at or we may improve in that, but I feel these are the 5 basic things that I feel that every human should practice and every parent should preach. First thing is that you should learn lessons out of your life. I feel that this is very important that we should sit and we should understand, we should analyze our life that पहले क्या चीज़ अच्छी हुई थी, क्या चीज़ बुरी हो गई, what are the mistakes that we commit in our previous life, in our not in our previous life but in earlier in the early stage of our childhood or adulthood. We should see that what are the mistakes that we did and how can we correct it, how can we make sure that we do not repeat those same mistakes. Yes, you should like if you were jealous, if you're a very jealous type of person, if you're jealous from your friends or from anybody, from your peers, from your colleague, how can you practice that you should not get jealous, you should not get over jealous. Instead of being jealous, you should better aspire and inspire from them that if my friend is also doing this thing, I can also do that. Yes, I can also take a step forward and improve myself in that thing instead of being jealous. So I feel that learning lessons out of life is very important because I've seen so many people who are my friends or who are in my class, in my school, or they were there in my college. I've seen that they are repeating the same mistakes again and again, again and again, again and again. They're not able to understand it. So I feel that's the point. I think that's the point where we say that that person is mature and that person is immature. I think this is the point. If you don't learn lessons out of your life, that's the point. You can be referred as an immature person, and the person who understands the past. Like if I have to give a very simple example, like how we talk about the love life. Yes, like if you say that we cannot live without this person. Yep, this person is very important in our life. We cannot live without it. I cannot live without that boy or with that girl. We always say these things. But if you're mature, you might be able to understand that at the end of the day, we can survive without that person. Yes, like there are people who will thrash everything out कि सब कुछ खत्म कर देंगे to stay with that person. That could also be your love out of your love for that person. But if you are a mature person, you must understand that it is possible to stay without that person. Yes, this is a mature fact that I feel. And second thing, I feel that second thing is that you should be very very confident in your life. Whenever you talk, whenever you interact with your friends, with your relatives, with anybody, act smart. And if you're not smart, if you're not genuinely aware, at least act street smart and be very confident about yourself. Do not sleek out, do not be very do not act like a very underconfident person. That I would like to say, not be very underconfident, not act like you don't know nothing. Always try to learn about facts and figure, and if not, try, as we say, fake it till you make it. If you're not generally aware, if you don't have a great general knowledge, at least fake it. At least try to put on the facts and the figures that you know over the tables. Okay, instead of, or you can, and even if you don't know the fact, at least be a good listener. Listen to what the other person is trying to say, and you can derive and you can analyze it by using your critical thinking, and after that you can present it. Okay, and after that you can say and add on to the conversation. That's how you can sound very confident. And always walk straight whenever you go anywhere. Always walk straight. Okay, so third thing that I feel that is very important, but I've seen it very rare, is that I don't know if the parent is unable to preach that third thing. That third thing is that you should not mock anybody. Do not make fun of anybody. I think this is something that I have gone through n number of YouTube videos, and I have seen it in every single YouTube video that they are always telling, even in YouTube videos regarding some comedy videos or some serious videos. They have, everybody is trying to put out this fact that you should not mock anybody, you should not make fun of anybody, and everybody knows that. Every single parent tell their child, do not mock anybody, and still we are at the same problem. Still we are mocking everybody for being thin, for being tall, for being short, for being black, for being dark, for being skinny, for being fat. I don't know why. What is the reason why we're doing it? And I feel this is the like high time when we start learning it by ourselves, that do not mock anybody, do not ruin anybody's confidence just for your small fun. Okay, this is something that I have learned it in very early stage of my life, and I want people to learn it, because you don't even know that how your words, your small a kind of a fun thing for you that may ruin anybody's day, that may ruin anybody's week, or they may ruin their confidence too. Okay. Fourth thing that I feel is that you should be. I feel that there's nothing such like perfect or imperfect. I think there are people who are very much perfect in their thing. There are people who are very much imperfect, and I come from that imperfect world. So I feel that I have realized one thing from my life out there, that it's fine if you're imperfect, but if I'm able to manage my life, if I'm able to manage my affairs means that the whatever thing that I do, if I'm able to manage those affairs, my work in my own way, if I'm able to handle my situation, then I feel that this imperfection is perfect for me. So this is something that I also feel that everybody should, because at the end of the day, you cannot be perfect. Not everybody, I feel you can be perfect, but not everybody could be perfect. Not everybody has that skill, has that knack of mastering everything. Yes, so I feel that we should, if you are imperfect, I think we should embrace our imperfection too. And the last and the final thing that I feel is that we should all practice kindness and gratitude. I feel that in today's world, people do not like to be kind, they do not like to practice gratitude, and I don't know why so. Because at the end of the day, we should practice gratitude. We should thank our parents, our friends, our family, or even a small watchman who is opening a gate for us, a gatekeeper who is opening a gate for us, a rag picker who is picking our garbage. Yes, our maids, our house help who is doing a bit of help. We should respect, we should be kind towards every person we see, starting from a kid to an adult person or an elderly person who is very old. We should respect and be kind and show gratitude towards them, because I think a small gratitude, a small thank you, a small sorry can make that other person smile. Yes, and I feel that's very great thing, that we should always try practicing these 5 things. And with this, I end this video. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great